Hello fellow mobile gamers, welcome to GamingonPhone's YouTube channel. With the beginning of a new year, it's about time we took some time to think of the best and the worst, the amazing chartbusters and the disappointing flops. And right now we'll be focusing on the mobile games in 2022 that proved to be disappointments for players who were eagerly looking forward to playing them. Not all of these are necessarily titles that had major flaws, as some were just shut down for whatever reason. And if you're loving these types of videos and want to help this channel grow, make sure to subscribe to the channel and give the videos thumbs up. And for now, let's dive into today's video. Let's talk about what was probably the biggest example this year. Diablo Immortal, which was bringing Blizzard's iconic IP to mobile in its truest form, made players wait for 4 years after the initial announcement, facing major delays. And after that, it debuted as #1 on the App Store for 40 countries. And after that, it proceeded to completely fall out of favor. The monetization issues with the core gameplay, skill systems and other problems led to the game's quick and graceless downfall. One of the biggest and most hyped AAA releases of this year seemed to be snuffed out in no time. Not only did Diablo Immortal crash and burn, but it also affected the reputation of the mobile platform, reinforcing the belief that mobile is full of money-hungry developers who only want to sell you microtransactions. We have yet another title with a successful developer behind it that took a pretty major IP, created a bunch of hype, opened up with pretty good positions on the charts, accumulating 20 million downloads, and then the charts started to go down. Crash Bandicoot On The Run did take a beloved IP, but it failed to execute something that would rope in players for the long run. An endless runner with items locked behind time and currency just didn't work well enough, and now the title is set to be shut down in February of 2023. This next title's biggest fault is very simply the fact that it blatantly copied a much bigger game. Hyperfront's entire claim to fame was being a copy of Valorant, the incredibly popular 5v5 tactical shooter. And the game did pretty well with the netties behind it, until Riot Games decided to hit them with the legal action that is. With Valorant Mobile well on the way, this wasn't unexpected, and although this was a disappointment, we do have a better AAA experience on the way. Now the game hasn't gone down yet, but with Riot Games pursuing legal action, it's likely that it will. Everdale, Clash Quest and Boom Beach Frontlines, the 3 soft launch titles, simply shut down. The common link is Supercell. Now while we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, these 3 titles were shut down in rapid succession, with the official statement for the trio saying that they failed to meet the developers' expectations. Now while popularity amongst players might have been a factor, we don't really know for sure. The 4th title with a Supercell connection, Hot Lap League, was also ended its development, although its developers stated that the game was underperforming financially. With these games being shut down, players looking forward to them will definitely be disappointed. For the longest while, BGMI, aka Indian version of PUBG Mobile, and Free Fire dominated the action shooter scene. However, they suffered major losses after facing bans in India, which hosts a major market for mobile games. The Indian government came down on them pretty hard, snatching the games away from the millions of players who enjoyed logging into them. That was pretty much it for titles that seem to let down players and have disappeared from the mobile gaming sphere. Hopefully the void they leave is fulfilled by other releases tagged for 2023. We'll be back with more exciting mobile gaming videos soon. Meanwhile, you can always check the previous week's news highlights and our website www.gamingonphone.com. So see you in the next video.